Of a signature Kentucky Derby dessert brings a lot of history.
We're taking you inside Kern's kitchen.
Family owned and operated since the beginning.
It's a treat to go inside Kern's kitchen, this sweet-smelling factory home of the Derby pie.
You got the creaminess of the chocolate, the crunchiness of the nuts. So you got a lot of things that really pop, and we strongly suggest it be oven warm.
Everything is made by hand, small batches at a time. The crust is pressed, filled, and baked.
The basic is we've got to be ready for an oven every 22 minutes.
Then packed and ready to ship across the country.
What does it mean to you to have a Derby pie that many people have tried and love, and they think Derby and they think Derby pie?
Oh, that's great. That's one of the kudos. That's one of the drivers. You know, I need to get some for my daughter. I need to get some for my Derby party, you know.
They call it a slice of Kentucky history.
This is where the magic happens for the Derby pies. The top secret recipe is being mixed right behind this curtain, and we're taking you inside.
And it's so top secret, production manager Stephen Boardman could only show us that he uses a lot of eggs.
There's some surprises in it for sure.
Including family members, very few know the highly guarded recipe.
I think I'm number 6. It's important to our state and our city, and I don't think it would be nearly as important if everyone knew how to make it.
And there's a whole process of what happens inside the curtain.
So he'll mix it, and then we'll pump it through the curtain into this flex tube and to the filler. And we have a person that does the filling.
The Derby pie's history dates back to 1953. For Walter and Leandra Kern.
They moved down here to actually help Mom with her first child, which happened to be me.
The Kerns created the very first Derby pie dessert in 1954 at the Melrose Inn in Prospect. Alan Roop is carrying on the family tradition.
They wanted to develop something as their touch, their specialty item for the restaurant. Then they actually sat around in the front of the restaurant after hours one night with a few friends and put some names in a hat, and Derby pie was pulled out.
In 1960, over 1,000 pies were sold. In 1973, Roop gets a start in the family business.
How does it feel to still keep your family business going after all of these years?
Oh, I'm very proud. You know, this ride we get every year, you know, we call it the Kentucky Derby, and we get up on it and we ride, and it is exciting.
In 2005, more than 100,000 pies are sold. And now?
So how many pies will you make a day?
Today we're going to run about 1,400.
And we saw that in action as Derby pie has a sweet spot in Kentucky history. This slice, fresh out of the oven with some bourbon whipped cream, perfection. With photojournalist Stuart Hammer, Valerie Chin, WDRB News.
I have to say that's the best pie I've ever had, because they made it fresh and then they baked it and then we got to eat it.
So nice and warm.
Yes.
Oh.
So delicious. And the bourbon whipped cream, I had never tried it with that. Usually I just eat it regular, but
The bourbon whipped cream sounds really good.
so delicious.
Sounds really good.